Today, we are going to talk about something that quietly controls your entire life. Time. You don't see it, you don't hear it, but it is always moving. Every second, it moves forward. And here is the truth most people ignore. The bad news is, time flies. The good news is, you are the pilot. That means you cannot stop time, but you can decide how you use it. You can waste it, or you can use it to build something meaningful. Look at your life honestly. How many times have you said, I will start tomorrow, I will do it later, I have time? And then days pass, weeks pass, months pass, nothing changes. Not because you are not capable, but because your time was not used in the right way. Everyone has 24 hours. Rich or poor, student or working person, successful or struggling. The difference is not time. The difference is how people use it. Some people invest their time, they grow, they learn, they move forward. And some people waste their time, they delay, they distract themselves, they stay in the same place. So today, I want to change the way you see your time. I will give you 12 powerful tips that can help you take control of your day. Not complicated tips. Simple, practical, and life-changing. If you apply even a few of them, your productivity will increase, your stress will reduce, and your life will start moving in the right direction. And at the same time, as you listen to this video, you are also improving your English. You are training your ears to understand. You are learning how to think clearly in English. You are building your confidence step by step. So don't just watch this video. Listen carefully, feel the message. And if you really want to improve your English and your life together, subscribe and keep learning every day. 1. Wake up early and take control of your day. This is not just a habit. This is a decision. A decision that says, I will not let the day control me. I will control my day. Most people wake up late. They open their eyes and immediately feel pressure. They check their phone. They rush to get ready. They start their day without thinking. And from that moment, they are already behind. They are reacting to life. They are not leading it. But when you wake up early, everything changes. You give yourself something very powerful. Time before the world starts. Quiet time. Time where no one is asking you anything. Time where no one is distracting you. Time where your mind is fresh and clear. In that time, you can think. You can plan. You can prepare yourself mentally. You are not running. You are building your day step by step. How you start your morning decides how your whole day will go. If your morning is rushed, your day feels rushed. If your morning is calm and focused, your day becomes stronger. When you wake up early, you are not just waking up earlier. You are creating control. Control over your time. Control over your mind. Control over your actions. You don't feel lost. You don't feel confused. You don't waste your first hour on useless things. Instead, you use it for what matters. Maybe learning English. Maybe planning your goals. Maybe working on something important. And this creates momentum. Once your day starts strong, it continues strong. Now let me be honest. Waking up early is not easy in the beginning. Your body will resist. Your mind will make excuses. You will feel like sleeping more. But remember this. Comfort will keep you where you are. Discipline will take you where you want to go. You don't need to wake up at 4 a.m. suddenly. Start small. Wake up a little earlier than usual, even 20 or 30 minutes. And use that time wisely. That is enough to begin. Also, have a reason. Don't wake up early just to scroll your phone. Wake up early with purpose. Ask yourself, what will I do with this extra time? When you have a clear reason, waking up becomes easier. Imagine two people. One wakes up late, rushes, reacts, and feels stressed. The other wakes up early, plans, prepares, and moves with clarity. Same 24 hours, different results. This is the power of your morning. This is the power of control. So from today, make a decision. Don't let your day start without you. Wake up early, take control, and build your day with intention. Because if you don't control your morning, your day will control you. 2. Plan your day the night before. Most people don't fail because they are lazy. They fail because they don't have direction. They wake up in the morning and start thinking, what should I do today? And that one question wastes a lot of time. Because when you start your day without a clear plan, your mind becomes confused. You move from one thing to another. You start something and leave it in the middle. You choose easy tasks instead of important ones. And at the end of the day, you feel tired. But when you look back, you realize something painful. You were busy, but you were not productive. This happens because your day had no structure. Now imagine a different situation. You wake up in the morning and you already know what to do. You don't think. You don't waste time deciding. You just start. That is the power of planning your day the night before. When you plan at night, your brain gets clear instructions. You are telling your mind, this is what matters tomorrow. And your brain remembers it. So when you wake up, you are not confused. You are focused. This small habit can save you hours every day. Because decision-making takes energy. Every time you ask, what should I do now? You are using mental energy. And when your energy is gone, you start making poor choices. You delay important work. You choose distractions. You lose discipline. But when your day is already planned, you remove that pressure. You don't need to think again and again. You just follow the plan. Now let me make this very simple. You don't need a complicated system. You don't need a perfect schedule. You just need clarity. Before you sleep, take a few minutes and decide your next day. Think about what really matters. Not everything, just the most important things. Because if you try to do everything, you will do nothing properly. So keep it simple. Choose a few tasks that truly move your life forward. Maybe learning English. Maybe finishing an important work task. Maybe improving your health. Write them down. When you write something, it becomes real. It is no longer just a thought. It becomes a commitment. And your brain takes it seriously. Now something very powerful happens. While you sleep, your brain is still working. It processes your plan. It prepares you. So when you wake up, you feel more ready, more clear, more focused. This is why planning at night feels so powerful. Because you are preparing your mind before the day even begins. Most people don't do this. They start their day without preparation. That is why they feel lost. But you will be different. You will wake up with direction. And direction creates confidence. When you know what to do, you feel stronger. You don't hesitate. You don't waste time. You just start. And starting is the hardest part. Once you start, momentum builds, and your whole day becomes smoother. Do not try to plan a perfect day. There is no perfect day. Life is unpredictable. Things will change. So keep your plan flexible. Focus on progress, not perfection. Even if you complete most of your important tasks, that is a successful day. Another important thing, do not overload your day. If you write too many tasks, you will feel pressure, and pressure leads to stress. Keep your plan realistic, something you can actually follow, because consistency is more important than intensity. It is better to complete a few important tasks every day than to create a long list and complete nothing. Also, remember this. Planning your day is not about controlling every minute. It is about giving your time a direction. Without direction, time disappears. With direction, time creates results. And this is what you want. You don't want to be busy. You want to be effective. So from today, before you sleep, take a few minutes. Think about your next day. Decide what matters. Write it down. And then sleep with clarity. Because when you wake up with clarity, your day becomes stronger. And when your days become stronger, your life becomes better. 3. To-do list. Most people keep everything in their mind. They think about tasks again and again. They try to remember everything. And because of that, their mind becomes full. Too many thoughts. Too many things to do. No clarity. This creates stress. Because your brain is not designed to store tasks. Your brain is designed to think, not to remember everything. When you keep everything in your head, you feel pressure. You feel like you have a lot to do, but you don't know where to start. This is where a simple to-do list becomes powerful. The moment you write your tasks down, your mind becomes lighter. Because now your tasks are not inside your head. They are in front of you, clear, visible, organized. This gives you control. Now you are not guessing what to do. You can see it. And when you can see it, you can act on it. A to-do list is not just a list. It is a decision. It is you deciding what matters today. When you write your tasks, you are telling your brain, this is important. Focus on this. And that creates direction. But many people still use to-do lists in the wrong way. They write too many tasks, 10 tasks, 15 tasks, 20 tasks, and then they feel overwhelmed. They look at the list and feel tired before even starting. So the goal is not to write everything. The goal is to write what matters. Keep it simple. Choose a few important tasks, not everything. Because when everything feels important, nothing is important. When you complete a task and mark it done, you feel progress. And progress creates motivation. You feel, I am moving forward. This keeps you going. Without a list, you work but don't feel progress. With a list, you can see your progress. So from today, stop keeping everything in your mind. Write it down. Keep it simple. Focus on what matters. And use your list as a guide, not as pressure. Because the goal is not to do everything. The goal is to do the right things. 4. Focus on one task at a time. People try to do many things at the same time. They check their phone while working. They switch between tasks again and again. They start something and don't finish it. This is called multitasking, and it looks productive. But in reality, it destroys your focus. When you try to do multiple things, your brain keeps switching. And every time you switch, you lose energy. You lose attention. You lose clarity. So even simple work becomes difficult. And it takes more time. Now imagine a different approach. You choose one task, just one. And you give it your full attention. No phone, no distraction, no switching, just one task. Now your brain becomes stable. Your focus becomes deeper. Your work becomes faster and better. And most importantly, you finish what you start. Finishing tasks is very important because unfinished work creates stress. When you leave tasks in the middle, your mind keeps thinking about them. But when you complete something, your mind feels relaxed. You feel satisfied. Focus is not about doing more things. Focus is about doing fewer things with full attention. This is what creates real results. Instead of saying, I will do everything, say, I will do this one thing now, complete it, then move to the next. This creates a powerful rhythm. And once you build this habit, your productivity increases naturally. When you focus on one task, you improve your quality. Your work becomes better. Your thinking becomes clearer. Because your mind is not divided. So from today, stop trying to do everything at once. Choose one task, give it your full attention, complete it. Then move forward, because success is not about doing many things. Success is about doing the right things with full focus. 5. Set clear goals, specific and measurable. Many people say they have goals, but their goals are not clear. They say things like, I want to be successful. I want to improve my English. I want to manage my time. These are not real goals. These are just ideas. And when your goal is not clear, your actions are also not clear. You don't know what to do. You don't know where to start. You don't know if you are improving. So you feel lost. Instead of saying, I want to improve my English, you say, I will practice speaking for 20 minutes every day. Now this is clear. You know exactly what to do. You know how long to do it. You can measure your progress. This is what makes a goal powerful. It is specific. It is measurable. When your goals are clear, your mind becomes focused. You don't waste time thinking. You don't feel confused. You move with direction, and direction saves time. Another important point. Clear goals reduce procrastination. Because most of the time, we delay things not because we are lazy, but because we are confused. When you don't know what to do, you avoid starting. But when your goal is simple and clear, starting becomes easy. Also, clear goals help you stay consistent. Because you can track your progress. You can see, did I do it today? Did I complete my task? This builds discipline. A weak goal is, I will study more. A strong goal is, I will study for 30 minutes today. You see the difference. One is unclear. One is actionable. So from today, stop setting big, unclear goals. Set small, clear goals. Make them specific. Make them measurable. Because clarity creates action, and action creates results. 6. Use small time blocks wisely. Most people think they need a lot of time to do something. They think, I need 2 hours to study. I need a full free day to work. I need the perfect time to start. So they wait. And because they wait, they waste time. You don't need a lot of time. You need to use small time properly. Think about your day. There are many small time blocks, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. These moments are usually wasted. Scrolling on the phone, watching random content, doing nothing important. But if you use these small blocks wisely, your whole day changes. If you use just 15 minutes daily to practice English, in 1 week, that is more than 1 hour. In 1 month, that is many hours of practice. This is how progress is built. Not in big moments, but in small, consistent actions. Small time blocks reduce resistance. When you think, I will work for 2 hours, your mind feels pressure. You delay. But when you say, I will do this for 15 minutes, it feels easy. You start. And once you start, you often continue. So, small time blocks help you begin, and starting is the most important step. You can also use this method. Choose one task. Set a short time. Focus only on that task. No distraction, no switching, just full attention. Even 20 minutes of deep focus is more powerful than 2 hours of distraction. This is how productive people work. They don't wait for perfect time. They use the time they have. So from today, stop thinking you don't have time. You have time. You just need to use it better. Use small moments. Use short blocks. Stay consistent. And slowly, your time will start working for you. 7. Avoid distractions completely. This is one of the biggest reasons people lose their time. Not because they don't have time, but because they lose it. Every day. In small pieces. Think about your day. You sit to work. After a few minutes, you check your phone. One notification, then another, then a message, then a video. You tell yourself, just 2 minutes. But those 2 minutes become 20 minutes, then 30 minutes. And suddenly, your focus is gone. This is how time disappears. Not in big mistakes, but in small distractions. Again and again. Distraction is not just a small problem. It is a silent destroyer of your time. Because every time you get distracted, you don't just lose time, you lose focus. And when you lose focus, your work becomes slower. Even simple tasks feel difficult. When you are focused, your mind is sharp. You understand faster. You think clearly. You work efficiently. But when you get distracted, your brain breaks its flow. And when you come back to your work, you need time to focus again. This wastes even more time. So the real damage of distraction is not just minutes. It is your attention. Now the question is, how do you avoid distractions? First, remove what distracts you. If your phone is the problem, keep it away. Not in your hand, not on your table. Keep it out of reach. Second, create a clear workspace. When you sit to work, make sure your environment is clean. No unnecessary things. No noise. No interruptions. Because your environment affects your focus. Third, decide your focus time. Tell yourself, for the next 20 minutes, I will only do this one task. No checking, no switching, just focus. This builds discipline. Fourth, understand your triggers. What distracts you the most? Social media? Messages? Random thoughts? Once you know your weakness, you can control it. Also remember this. You don't need motivation to avoid distractions. You need awareness. Every time you pick your phone, ask yourself, is this helping me or wasting my time? That one question can stop many distractions. You don't need to be perfect. You will get distracted sometimes. That is normal. But don't stay distracted. Come back quickly. Because focus is not about never losing attention. Focus is about returning quickly. So from today, protect your focus, because your focus is your power. And when you control your focus, you control your time. 8. Take short breaks to stay fresh. Many people think working nonstop is productive. They sit for hours. They don't move. They don't take breaks. They believe this will help them do more. But the truth is different. Working without breaks makes you tired. Your mind becomes slow. Your focus becomes weak. And your work quality becomes poor. Your brain is not a machine. It needs rest. It needs recovery. And short breaks give you that. When you work continuously, your energy decreases. Your attention drops. You start making mistakes. You feel tired. But when you take a short break, your brain resets. You come back with fresh energy. You think better. You work faster. So breaks are not a waste of time. Breaks are an investment in your productivity. A good break is short and controlled, not long and distracting. A bad break looks like this. You open your phone, start scrolling, watch random videos, and suddenly Your 5-minute break becomes 30 minutes. Now you lose time, and you lose focus. A good break is different. It is simple. You stand up, walk a little, drink water, relax your mind, take deep breaths. No phone, no distraction, just rest. This helps your brain recover. Breaks should be planned, not random. After some focused work, take a short break. Then come back. This creates a rhythm. Work, rest, work. And this rhythm increases your productivity. Also, breaks help you avoid burnout. If you work without rest, you feel exhausted. You lose motivation. You feel like quitting. But with breaks, your energy stays stable. You are not a machine. You are human. And humans work best with balance. So from today, don't try to work non-stop. Work with focus. Then take a short break. Then come back stronger. Because working more is not the goal. Working better is the goal. 9. Stop wasting time on unnecessary things. One of the biggest problems is not that people don't have time. The real problem is this. They give their time to things that don't matter. Look at your day honestly. How much time do you spend on things that actually improve your life? And how much time do you spend on things that give you nothing? Scrolling, watching random videos, checking your phone again and again, thinking without action. These things feel small, but they are not small. They slowly take your time, your energy, and your focus. Not everything deserves your time. Your time is limited. You cannot give it to everything, so you must choose. Every time you spend time on something, you are making a decision. You are saying, this is important. But the truth is, many things we do are not important. They are just habits. There are 2 types of activities. Things that move your life forward. Things that keep you in the same place. If you spend most of your time on the second type, your life will not change. So you need awareness. Before doing anything, ask yourself, is this helping me or wasting my time? This one question can change your decisions. You don't need to remove everything. You don't need to stop all entertainment, but you need limits. If you watch something, decide how much time. If you use your phone, use it with purpose. Don't let it control you. Many people waste time because they don't have clear priorities. When you don't know what matters, everything looks equal. And when everything is equal, you choose easy things. When you have a plan, you know what to focus on. And when you know what to focus on, you automatically reduce unnecessary activities. Also understand this. Time waste is not always visible. Sometimes it is hidden. Like overthinking. Thinking again and again without action. This also wastes time. Because thinking without action does not create results. So from today, be honest with yourself. Look at your habits. See where your time is going. And slowly remove what is not useful. You don't need to be perfect. Just improve step by step. Reduce one bad habit, then another. Because when you remove unnecessary things, something powerful happens. You create space. Space for important work. Space for growth. Space for improvement. And that is how you take control of your time. 10. Delegate whenever possible. People try to do everything themselves. Every task, every responsibility, every small detail. And because of that, they become tired. They become slow. And they waste time on things that are not important. You don't need to do everything. You need to do what matters most. Your time is valuable. If you spend it on small tasks, you will not have time for important tasks. Now understand what delegation means. It means giving some tasks to others. Not because you are lazy, but because you want to focus on higher value work. If you have 10 tasks, not all are equal. Some tasks are very important. Some tasks are small. If you try to do everything yourself, your energy will go to small tasks, and your important work will suffer. But if you delegate small tasks, you create time. Time for thinking, time for planning, time for important actions. Now, not everyone can delegate everything, but everyone can delegate something. Maybe at home, maybe at work, maybe in small ways. Even simple things matter. You don't always need to do everything alone. Delegation is not only about giving work, it is also about trust. You trust others to handle some tasks, and you focus on what only you can do. This is how smart people manage time. They don't try to be busy, they try to be effective. If you try to do everything, you will do many things poorly. But if you focus on the right things, you will do important things well. Also, delegation reduces stress. When you carry everything, your mind becomes heavy. But when you share responsibilities, your mind becomes lighter. And a clear mind works better. So from today, stop trying to do everything. Ask yourself, what is the most important thing I should focus on? And then see what you can give to others. Because time management is not about doing more. It is about doing the right things. 11. Track how you spend your time. Most people think they don't have enough time. But the truth is different. They don't know where their time is going. Think about yesterday. Can you clearly say how you spent your time? Hour by hour? Most people can't. They remember a few things, but they don't see the full picture. And this is the problem. If you don't know where your time goes, you cannot control it. You cannot improve it. You cannot fix it. Time disappears quietly, not in big losses, but in small moments. 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there. A little distraction, a little delay. And at the end of the day, hours are gone. This is why tracking your time is powerful. Because it gives you awareness. And awareness changes everything. When you start tracking your time, you start noticing patterns. You see where you waste time, where you are productive, where you get distracted. And once you see it, you cannot ignore it. You may realize you spend 1 hour on your phone without purpose. Or you delay important work again and again. Or you spend too much time on small tasks. This realization is powerful because now you know what to change. You don't need anything complicated. Just write down what you do from morning to night. Like 7 o'clock, wake up, 7:30, breakfast, 8 o'clock, phone, 9 o'clock, work. Keep it simple. At the end of the day, look at it. Ask yourself, was this a good use of my time? No judgment, just observation. This builds honesty, and honesty leads to improvement. Another benefit, tracking makes you more careful. When you know you are tracking your time, you think before wasting it. You become more aware of your actions. Also, tracking helps you stay accountable. Because now you cannot lie to yourself. You can see your reality clearly. You cannot manage what you don't measure. So if you want to control your time, first understand it. From today, start tracking, even for a few days, and you will learn more about your habits than ever before. 12. Reflect and improve every day. Most people live their day and forget it. They don't think about what they did. They don't learn from it. They just move to the next day. And because of that, they repeat the same mistakes again and again. But if you want to improve your time management, you must reflect. You must look back. You must ask, what did I do today? Reflection is simple. At the end of your day, take a few minutes. Sit quietly and think. Ask yourself 3 simple questions. What did I do well today? What did I waste time on? What can I do better tomorrow? When you answer honestly, you start seeing patterns. You see your strengths. You see your weaknesses. And most importantly, you see what needs to change. Reflection is not about blaming yourself. It is not about feeling bad. It is about learning. If you made a mistake, don't feel guilty. Learn from it. If you wasted time, don't feel bad. Understand why, and improve tomorrow. Because improvement happens daily, not in one big moment, but in small corrections, every day. Another important point, reflection builds discipline. Because when you know you will review your day, you act more carefully. You think before wasting time. You make better decisions. Also, reflection gives you control. Because now you are not living blindly. You are living consciously. You know what you are doing and why you are doing it. Over time, this creates a powerful effect. Your days become better. Your habits become stronger. Your time becomes more valuable. Live your day. Then learn from your day. Then improve your next day. This cycle creates growth. And if you follow this daily, something amazing happens. You don't just manage your time, you start improving your life. Now, before you leave, I want you to stop for a moment and think. Your life is not made of years. Your life is made of days. And your days are made of hours. And your hours are made of small choices. What you do with your time today is shaping your future tomorrow. Most people don't fail because they are not capable. They fail because they waste their time. They wait for the perfect moment. They delay important work. They give their time to things that don't matter. And slowly, days pass, then weeks, then years, and one day they realize they didn't use their time well. But you are not going to be that person, because now you understand something powerful. Time is not something you spend. Time is something you invest. Every hour you use wisely builds your future. Every hour you waste takes you away from it. You don't need more time. You need better decisions. You don't need a perfect plan. You need consistent action. You don't need to change everything in one day. You just need to improve a little every day. Start small. Wake up with purpose. Follow your plan. Focus on one task. Avoid distractions. Use your time with intention. And at the end of the day, look back and learn. Then do better tomorrow. Because success is not one big action. It is small actions repeated every day. And remember this, you are in control, not your phone, not your habits, not your excuses. You. So take control of your time, because when you control your time, you control your life. Thank you for watching. And if you want to improve your English while learning powerful life lessons like this, subscribe and keep learning every day. Now go and use your time wisely.